Okay, you turn off the mute. Turn off the mute. Mute the sound. Alright? I'm sorry. I don't know what the noise is. I have no air conditioning yet. The thing is off. So, I don't know. In the meantime, be patient until we find what's going on. Some electronic interference. I'm not sure. Anyway, hi. Welcome back to the Lord Club because Ministries sermon series. I'm sorry it's been a couple days. So busy doing other things and trying to figure it out. Nothing I can find out with the noise. I can't even hear it. Nope. I'm deaf, but I can hear that wheeling sound. I need somebody to come over here and really track it down. Alright, I'm Reverend Mark Falso, and please do like, share, subscribe, get notification. Please keep the number up. Really appreciate that. I need to spread the gospel. That's my responsibility. Everybody has. You too. Because you have that commandment. If you're because you're being born again. Jesus Christ said that in Matthew chapter 28, verses 18 to 20. I'm going to summarize to one. That go ye therefore. He's commanding you. Go ye therefore. In King James. Teach all nations. Everybody. It doesn't mean country. It means everybody. Here. All people. The deaf, short, tall, different skin color, everybody. So, that's your job. You gotta go. Tell the word. Amen. As I continue with the Blessed Nation series, I've already finished with the 5 track of the Continental Nevada, which was courage, sacrifice, patriotism, citizenship, integrity, commitment. It's more related to that. Now, today I'm going to talk a little bit off the subject. This is the background of the United States. And you should really be blessed to have this. This country is really a Republican. It's not a Democratic. It's Republican. The name, Republican. The Republican of the United States of America. That's the real title. You may wonder what a Republican is. I got some notes I've written down that I've seen online. So I got some of it. If I have time, I could probably say a first or two, but probably mostly on that. I'll continue more of that tomorrow. It's Latin word for red public, which means public affair. The political power rests with the public through the representative, opposite of monarchy, which means you know how the monarchy is. Monarchy is the government ruled by the royal family, the monarchy, the king, or the queen, or both. But a Republican government is the people represented by, they have a representative. That's the form of government run by the representatives and senators. Today, there's 159 countries around the world. It's the form of republic government. 159 out of 224 nations around the world. They used Republican as of 2017 with that term. Okay, the first one was the Roman Republic. Roman Republican. When they overthrew a few kings of different steady state way back. You see, let's go back further to the Bible. Perfect timing, we can use that. Because it goes right back to Genesis. The first government goes way back. Form modern government, steady government. The Genesis chapter got destroyed by the flood. That was the old population. It was disorganized. No government, no nothing. It's all disorganized. So there was a flood. Genesis chapter 11. I've spoke this before, but I'm going to say it. Verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech came to pass. And as they journeyed from the east, that they found the plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. In verse 3, and they said to one another, Go, to us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And then they had brick for stone, slime is they had for mortar. Verse 4. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach to the heaven. And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. They knew that before God would come down and confuse the language. They knew the prophecy. They knew they were getting in trouble. Apparently, they were level. They didn't really care about God. It's only third generation after Noah? No, maybe 2 generations. That's bad. Right away after Noah. I'm sure Noah was there. And the Lord came down to see the city, in verse 5, in the tower which the children of men built. 6. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and they began to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have a match to do. Verse 7. Go to, let us go down. God. That means God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Some church believed only one in it, only Jesus Christ. No. The Trinity, that Eholium in the Jewish Bible. It was a scroll. It was the Eholium. So, go down, and there confound the language, and that they may not understand one another's speech. Like I said, both speak the same language, and all of a sudden God different language. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I'm gonna find somebody who can speak the same. Verse 8, so the Lord scattered them abroad from then upon the face of all the earth, and they all left to build the city. Verse 9, therefore the name of it is called Babel. What's Babel today? I just recently look it up and research. There were tower, but some certain tribe came and saw that. And with a few generations later, they came and saw that. They destroyed it. They took the stone and rebuilt for other needs. Back then, recycling program was very common. Matter of fact, you know that the Roman Empire, the Roman Republic, they had very good recycle program. You know that? They were already green. That because you can see the statue's been moved. When you go on tour, they would say those were at the Colosseum. Or they would say this was from this palace or that palace. They'll tell you the material from here or there. Oh yeah. They'll tell you. They're working on trying to rebuild the Colosseum. To restore before it falls apart. Before it's only one-fourth of the ground floor. Now it's halfway. I saw more recently pictures. They're actually working on rebuilding it. But it's going to be hard because all the stones are on other archaeological sites. So that's how government starts to grow. Back then it was barbarian. Not a republic yet. It wasn't until Rome. Rome's not on now because it was like about 580, BC. 500 BC. Rome began when the Old Testament was finished written up. 400 years silent. Now so Jesus Christ was born. Let me get this out of the way so I can use this note. Rome was the first one to do it so. Long history. Because they overthrew the kings in 509 BC. They call it BCE now. Before Common Era. No. I'm going to teach you guys. Here's the trick. Before Christ Era. Aha! Remember the AD? Anno Domini? That's Latin for after death. Now listen to that. They call it DE. Common Era. Christ Era. I got those liberals. So, remember to change those. But I'm going to still call it BC and AD. Okay? Latin also the word libera populi. It means free people. Liberated population. That's where we get the word liberate from. To make it long history short, The United States is based on the Roman Empire and Republican form of government. See, Washington, D.C., a lot of Roman look. The White House, the pillars, all white. In the Rona, at the Capitol Hill, Supreme Court looks just like a temple of a mythology they believe in. The temple of Apollo, temple of Venus, you name it. In the Washington Monument, it's actually oblique. Oblique. I don't know if I spelled it right. Oblique, it's, if you can see at Washington, I'm not going to do that sign language. It's a dirty word, sign language. But I'm going to use this finger, okay? It's oblique. That's Nimrod. Nimrod P, okay? Private part, alright? That's the real meaning. Who have it in common? The Vatican. If you said the Vatican, you're right. The Vatican had that. Same thing. Same look. That's the Roman Empire. You know that? That's Roman. That Roman Empire still exists today. Because they renamed themselves the Vatican or the Holy See. So today, Roman Emperor is Francis. The Cardinal today would be the Senators. That goes all the way back to the Empire. If you know, I don't have it here somewhere. It's a drawing. You know the statue of an Bahadur that he dreamed. Got scared in that scandal. The interpretation. Explaining all that. Okay. The upper leg close together from the skirt. You see, you know, you learn it in history in school. First, Babylon. You know, I'd mentioned that. Babylon. That's the area. But that's years later, the Bahadur was the king for that area. Got it? Alright. Now, then the head, the chest. That's because they spread to the next empire. You go down and down and down. The Bahadur had the statue, fall, and chest, fall. Now it's only left to look like that. No head on top. Like that. The statue. The skirt. Alright, the skirt represents, some believe it's Greek. You could say that it's Greek. Because Alexander the Great, he ruled it all, that area. But after Alexander's death, 4 generals, they were trying to fight because he didn't appoint anybody to be the next king. You see, he was killed in a battle. He loved to explore. He went far to India. He couldn't go any further because it's hard through that river that's splitting between Asia and the Middle East. So, and the way the people are over there. And the men were very tired. They wanted to go back home. They wanted to see family. So Alexander said, okay, fine, go back. And they confront a battle. That's where he was killed. Well, to make this short, the 4th general split up. Eventually, then the 2 men, the folklore said that they were adopted by a wolf because they were abandoned. Gotta remember that way back then, no abortion. If you tried that, you're dead because they don't know how to do medically correct. Medicine is still primitive back then. We advanced far today, yeah. But I'm talking about there's no abortion and a lot of illegitimacy. They'll dump it right out. They have to feed for themselves. Grow up. So that's what happened to those two boys. One of them, they even fought when they grew up. Fought for the right to rule in the area eventually called Rome. It was a small village. Romanius one. Hence, that's where his name is from. Rome. Roma. In Italian. In Latin. Roma. Then Rome became big in power. The strongest, biggest empire. But the Mongolian Empire was a lot bigger. A lot bigger. It almost covered the whole Europe. Alright. That's what I mean about that. That's the Greek. It collapsed, became Roman Empire, right the top part of the leg. That's your knee. The skirt. That it was together because there was one empire, Roman Empire, but it split like that. Why? It became Eastern Western in 313 AD, or you call it Christ era. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. That's exactly the thing. No pastor talk about that. Split how? They don't say it. They keep forgetting about the Banite Empire, which is the Eastern Roman Empire, with the real name. Somebody came up with the name of Banite, but they were practically Roman. I done my family genealogy. I'm related to Flavius Augustius, the only Roman emperor ruler of both Eastern and Western Empire. He was the knee. Wow, I'm related to right there. See, everybody's related to the statue. I'll explain to you about that. Tomorrow you'll hear the birds. Okay? Get very deep subject. Then it split. Rome fell. I don't think I have it down. No. Rome fell to about 373. I think 374 AD. No, 379. Now I remember. 379 AD. Rome fell. They fell in a day. That's because it was an empire, not the Republic. The Republic did well. It was strong, did well, the peak. But corruption. Does that sound familiar? This country. The corruption, it caused Rome. Republic to fall. It became Roman Empire. No longer Caesar, it became Emperor. Hence the name Emperor Empire. All due to corruption, they don't vote new emperor. They fought and they take over. When they do, they march right into the palace where the Caesar and the emperor were. and then tell them you're out, or they execute, whatever. It's very barbaric. It's a lot of disgusting. Terrible. If you love Roman history, look it up. You may change your mind about how Rome, you think it's so glorified. It's not. It's more cruel. Okay? So you see the difference, the Republican, which was really do well. Rome did very well because the Republican government. Mongol collapsed because they were in power. The Ottoman, they ran for a long time. I will explain that. After Rome started to decline and the split hurt. Then the Ottoman took over Roman territory. Then they finally reached up Constantinople in 500 AD. No, I'm wrong. 1400 AD, that's right, 1400, somewhere around there. Finally took over Constantinople. That's where Constantine started, and that's where that name came from. It fell. It fell to the Ottoman Empire. They ran there right up to 1930 something. When the Duran, the ruler of that empire, made one little mistake, but he realized he knows he's gonna lose to the British Empire. Then that's when Israel came back. The forming the nation in 1948. Last year they celebrated its 75th anniversary. Now you see where all that came from. Okay, the split. Now, that split right there, the two empires. But Rome ruled all the way up to England. There's a lot of interaction, marriage, raping. So many of them had rape and had children, illegitimate children. You know that not Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci. He was illegitimate. Yep. Perfect time to get him right out of time. It's 28 minutes, and that was fast. Britain had the empire influence in the Vikings too. Before Britain was Daggerland. It was a part of Europe continent. It all went underwater. They're making England and Ireland, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Isle of Man the highest point of Dodgerland. Now it's all underwater. They found evidence of that. But anyway, my mom's side of the family I've worked on, it goes way back to 300 AD. What you call Christ era. Was a Viking. Yeah, the Viking. The Viking. And I found a lot of royal. Oh yeah, a lot of the royal. Then William the Conqueror and his people were living in Normandy because they relocated there. Then they wanted to invade England. And that's what we have the royal family today. The right-hand man of William the Conqueror is a family member. He married the daughter of William the Conqueror. Don't that make me connected to the royal family by marriage? Okay, don't blow at me. I'm not royal, thank you. Yeah, with all the king and the Britain royal family and the Flavian Archaeus, the Roman emperor of both empires. And amazing. Everybody's related, okay? All are related. Now you got a genealogy of that statue. The split went further. What's that? North America, Europe. Those two liked. Why do you think the Italy shaped like a boot? Right there in the Bible that Daniel described the liked Italy. God gave us the most easiest thing to see. I saw that very clearly. Italy equal the boot. The leg beat of that statue. Only one leg. Why? That's one. With the other one, United States. Now you understand why we have the Roman, the structure of the American government, the Republican state government. United States is the Roman Empire. That's the other part. Wow. Right on there. The last of those 10 toes. The 10 toes. That's one world government. Yeah, I'm sorry, United States no more. But they will still be in that power of 10. It's already it. United Nations had 10. And the High Council. Yep. United States, Russia, China, Britain, France, Italy. Yeah, the Italy. Part of that other boot, Europe. I can't remember the other 4. But all 10. See? So next time I'll talk about American Republic, the colonial time to present day. So, thanks for watching. Celebrate now for the American Centennial celebration. 250 years. Remember, vote the right man or woman. I don't like that woman. Vote for the right one. So we can celebrate the Centennial. Alright? God bless.